it's just that time of the year when normally we are a little bit more busier on a Saturday, but it's the end of the year. The students have gone on holiday. I've managed to keep 3 still here. I put some display up because I will show you a little video showreel of the Creative Arts and Media department at the college. It's probably one of the single largest departments at the college, and I think without sort of promoting my students too much, they do some fantastic work, and we've got a real mixture of, kind of graphics work to painting to theatre to media to animation. So hopefully you get a taste of what we do here at RUTC. I got involved in this because Paul approached me probably about a year ago, near enough a year ago. And I think Dr. Allen has worked with the college and the students before. I think it was shortly just after I started here, because I haven't been here very long. So I think there's always been a connection between the RSA and the college, and going forward and moving forward, we hope that that kind of partnership, that kind of working in collaboration can be strengthened. I did sort of look at the RSA website after I met Paul, and there's lots and lots of different opportunities, and I've been sort of telling my teams about it, so I think we may look at some of the competitions, some of the student kind of events that you do organise, so hopefully we can extend that partnership and strengthen it a bit more. But I'm going to pass you on to David Allen, and I'll switch the light on so you can see the slides. Okay.
Well, I look forward to the video later, because the connection between the college and the Royal Society of Arts is quite remarkable. It had a long history of winning the industrial art bursaries, and some very, very distinguished art teachers were on the staff of the college. But moving on now to William Shipley, 18th century character, the founder of the society. He was the second son of a rather a very talented publisher who had married into a county family at Twyford in Hampshire. We know a lot about his brother. His brother, we know, went to Reading School, Reading Grammar School, and then proceeded to the university, and ultimately became a bishop and a great friend of Benjamin Franklin. The family must have wondered what to do with William, the second son. He tells us that he went to school and he learnt Latin grammatically for 7 years. But we don't know which school he went to. He didn't go to Reading School. It's just possible that he went to Twyford School, which is famous as the school where Alexander Pope went, but we can't be sure. All we know is that this experience of having to learn Latin grammatically influenced his thinking on education, because a little while after that, his family sent him to stay with a family where French was spoken all the time. And he said that in a few months of speaking French, he learnt the French language far more easily than he had learnt the Latin language. And this made him think about the whole question of education. Again, I want to get back to the problem of his parents, what to do with William. One thing we know is that he was an artist. We have surviving several examples of his work. So he was a good artist. We also know that he was given a job as a bodyguard to the king. How did that happen? Well, it was really family influence. I suppose he had two qualifications to be a bodyguard to the king. He was a very big, tall man. And secondly, his father had the rank of being a gentleman. So he became what was called a gentleman pensioner at arms. We've all seen pictures on television, or we've been to the Tower of London, and we've seen the yeoman bodyguard of the sovereign. But the sovereign also has another layer of bodyguards, and these are the gentlemen pensioners at arms. And they dress a bit like the yeoman warders, except that they have more gold and they carry big axes. Well, there are all sorts of stories about Shipley. Whether we should believe them or not, I don't know. But we do know that he did frequent a particular coffee house in London where there were a lot of artists, and that just about the time that he had been told to move up to Finchley in 1745, when Prince Charles Edward was coming down from Derby, perhaps some of you know the Hogarth picture of the March of the Guards to Finchley. It was said that he was arrested as a spy or Jesuit concerned with the affairs, it was said, of a certain cardinal, i.e. the brother of Charles Edward. He was taken before a magistrate, and it was said, "Oh no, he is related to an eminent clergyman of the Church of England." So then he moves out of London. He moves to the centre of England, to Northampton. And it is while he is in Northampton that he puts together
Thank you.